I think enemy RNG and stuff, I think it's less RNG than we want to admit. I think the enemies do feel reasonably very predictable, and it's going to be a matter of just like putting a very, very high amount of hours into the game in order to understand that better. Or maybe we just have a revelation eventually. Someone says, hey, wait, this is how it works. And we go, oh, okay. Because I have noticed that, like, the more I play any percent, the more, like, practiced and, like, in the right space for any percent I am, it drastically affects how much I'm getting hit. And it really does feel like a big part of it is proper movement around enemies. Like, when I'm really on it, I feel like I can gauge really well when I can run past an enemy versus when I have to kick. I also can get a very good read if I kind of like pay good enough attention to what has and what hasn't spawned. I can get a good gauge on, like, is someone going to spawn on this generator? Are they going to spawn on the next one? Like, it's still a little RNG based, but, like, I think there's a level of predictability that leaves enough room for us to actually just understand it and be able to get what we need out of it. But I think that's something that I'm personally expecting to come with time, rather than like trying to sit here and just like lab that out. I think just playing is gonna breed that knowledge within an individual player, because you will just get a good feel for it. But I think that's a big part of it. I think we don't understand Continental Assault fully either. I think there's a lot with that move that we just aren't capitalizing on because we don't understand it. Yeah, my fucking way. Yeah, my fucking way. Oh, I hate when he goes back in. Okay, we're just gonna... Good enough. 233 is not the number I wanted to see when I looked over, but that's okay. I almost jumped off. But we didn't, and that's what matters.
Death has appeared.
But yeah, our current standing stone strats, in my opinion and in my brain, I can't help but to think to myself, there's no way that's how that level's gonna stay. I don't think we're gonna be doing that level the way that we're doing it a year from now, if we're all still running. I don't have mana for a burst because I used it earlier. God fucking damn it, dude.
Red elf needs food badly.
Okay, we're a little slow. Hey, we're a little slow. Or at least a little slower than we could have been, but hey, we're still in the green. Saved a little time. I'll take it. Yeah, I think Standing Stones is one of the bigger ones. I think Ancient Forest for any percent is also a big one. But for multi-controller, Ancient Forest is barely even a level. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna get hit. Okay, so I need to maybe take it a little wider around death just so I can get down further.
Death has appeared.
Or if he stays far back enough like that, because he gets stuck, that's also good. Okay, that was stupid, and I was trying to shoot someone that I saw standing there, and I don't think I got them, and it was a waste of time. If I struggle heavily enough to get a run going too, I might do practice. Like I might sit down and practice stuff. Because like doing runs also largely serves as practice for the first 4 to 5 levels, because that's my biggest reset point. If the first 4 to 5 levels don't go very good, which also, by the way, we lost time on Playtown. Sucks to suck, whatever. If the first 4 to 5 levels don't go very good, I reset. And so I end up doing them a lot in runs. But it's sort of like a run activated type thing, getting the Black Halberd, like the Black Knight's Halberd. I feel that, once I get past Ancient Forest, I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I need to lock in and get the rest of this. So I'll probably do some practice on like Standing Stones and things like that. $620 to make it there, and $709 is a little rough. Just to be on par. I will say too, though, if we get out of Plague Town here, especially in the green, if we're even like basically on par here for Plague Town, I'll probably, oh god, I'll probably no reset this and just go to the end. Because at a certain point, I gotta just like get a run in for the sake of it. Yeah, we're in the green. So we're probably just gonna take this one to the end, even if it ends up being doo-doo garbage near the midsection or something. That sucks. That sucks. The overall goal on Shipbuilder, and it's a tall ask, is you gotta not take any hits before you get to the traps. You have to. To getting the earliest possible, like I could be getting under the trap right now, and I'm not going to because I took like 2 hits, 3 hits maybe. Getting that earliest cycle, it saves like 3 to 4 seconds. It's huge. And so I'm gonna probably be in the red after this level now because of that. Probably. I don't know how good my PB's Shipbuilder was, but I do feel like that's the case for this level.
Red elf needs food.
He hit me. No fucking way. I tried to kick. But he got me before it came out. Just didn't expect that. Okay, we're taking a greedy path on these generators. So this will be fine. Because I know we're going to lose time, so try and mitigate that. Yeah, dude, that shit sucks. I'm gonna skip this chest. I'm gonna get a different one because I feel like it. And if I forget, oh well. See, I got 2 archers to spawn on the right side that time. Not that that was my input, that's just how the game happened to work for me today, and it made that section so much cleaner. Don't hit me, alright? That's just fucked up. I got hit and it interrupted my jump kick and I didn't jump backwards, which sucks. Hate the way boxes work. Barrels and shit. Okay. That's fine. I'll get out of bed for +6 on Ancient Forest. I'll get out of bed for that. That's fine. I don't love it. I know that I could be like -10, -15 by this point, but you know, it's maybe just a little too much to ask for. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Who told you that that was acceptable behavior, dude? Ancient Forest is a finicky one too. Ancient Forest is one of those ones where like my brain goes, in theory, I should be, like between my PB and now, I should be so much better at this level, even though I haven't been doing any percents. I should, in theory, be able to save time on this level because I approach it a little differently than I used to. Yet, that shit don't work out the same way in practice. In, not, you know, in runs. Here's the part that fucking sucks. Hate this section. I don't know what to do about it. I've tried killing the generator up here because I thought enemies were getting stuck on it, but that shit did nothing. So we're still running around it. I have a vague semblance, like semblance of an idea of what goes on to make this section so annoying, but. We'll do what we always do. We start cranking and we just hope that there's no more. And it looks like this time we got lucky. Sometimes there's hella more. Tons of guys. Guys behind me up on my arrows. Is there another guy? No. We're good. The way I approach some of these rooms, it seems so counterintuitive, but like it works. Basically, I want to finish killing generators when I'm like, and be far away from the door. Usually I would clear the generators from the back to the front, kinda. But I want to finish off, because then I'm like, well, then I can just run right to the door. I'm like closer to the door at that point. But I don't think that's good because there's almost always like an enemy or two left over if you do that. And then you need to find and kill that enemy, and it takes time. Whereas if you start, or if you finish off the generators from kind of far back, then you get to run up to the door looking at the level that you're running through, like right here. And I get to see the enemies that I left, and I can kill them. It kind of bakes in what you already had to wait for if you end close to the door, except for the fact that you don't have as much guesswork and you just know what you need to do. Whereas previously I would kill like an enemy or two because that's what I saw, and then I'd be like, I'm good. But the last enemy was just kind of further back and I didn't see him because of the camera, and so it just like makes it a little bit easier for me. Minute 27 to finish this fight. I can either save a chunk here or lose a ton. That's just because Groot fucking sucks sometimes. So if he just like does me dirty, then I'm screwed. But if he's nice, then he's nice.
Red elf needs food badly.
Okay, that's fine. I was out of mana anyways.
Red elf is born anew.
Is he gonna do it? Okay, he slammed. That's good. Getting pushed away every time sucks though. He's not doing like any slams or anything.
Red elf needs
And he's attacking kind of fast. Usually he, will wait a little bit between attacks. Okay, this hog got in my way. Well, we might be minus a little bit, right? Minus 5. Maybe 10. Maybe minus 10. I still have a ways to walk. Eh, 10's a little bit much. Yeah, we're like minus 5. Minus 7! Yeah, gold on that's not too surprising in my mind. I think the way I handled Ancient Forest before was just not the smartest. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. This fucking nightmare of a level. We're starting off strong, huh? Yeah, thanks.
red elf needs food badly.
Please. Okay.
Red elf is about to die. Red elf has died. Red elf is born anew.
The way he emphasizes the elf is always kind of weird to me. I don't know whether to be happy about how that went or not. My barometer, my gauge on timings for this level is completely fried. I've done too many multi-controller, and those runs go so differently. I don't think there's a point in picking up this chicken, because it's, my health and my mana are close enough in percentage that I'll probably die when I need to anyways.
Red elf needs food badly.
Just don't have a second to breathe.
Red elf is about to die.
Cheese pickup was good. And sometimes I can tell like my enemies are being passive, and I can see an enemy approaching, and I'm like, you're about to fuck this up, aren't you? You're about to fucking ruin my day.
Red elf has died. Red elf is born anew.
It's almost always the stupid scorpions.
Red elf needs food badly. Red elf is about to die. Red elf is about to die.
There we go. Really needed that XP. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I told you, man. This is the level where any percent, like, the current world record really falls short on standing stones. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, that standing stones wasn't even that crazy. Pretty normal. Damn, all swipes so far. Oops, all swipes. I'm still not sure if it matters much. Okay, we got a slam. I think it's relatively the same, but I just think swipes are easier to deal with because you get to walk faster. I do drastically prefer a swipe there so I can position myself how I want. That's what I'm friggin' talking about. So You see I lost a little time on Stone Golem. I'm pretty sure I split Stone Golem early in World Record. So, because, like, again, like, when you think about it, how can you even lose time on Stone Golem? I guess maybe the 3 seconds was, whoops, how long it took me to get him to do that extra swipe. I lost time in between levels there, though. You can mash R while the screen is still fading out of the cutscene, and I didn't do that. That's fine, though. So, my XP going into Imperial City kind of sucks, which is unfortunate. So I'm not going to be able to reliably probably get like a level up, which can usually be very helpful if I can. We'll have to see how things play out. It's very unlikely. Which means I need to be very good about mana management here. Got blocked by shields, so had to do that extra damage to that last one. Oh, we aggroed the wizards. We lost aggro on some of them, which is good. They didn't end up hitting me much at all, which is kind of the whole point of trying to not aggro them, is that they do a lot of damage. Alright, here's the tough part. It's over, and now it's over. Those wizards can really fuck up your day, and there's no reason you should have to die on Imperial City if you play it well enough. And you save a lot of time by not dying. That the final section of Imperial City should only take... Okay, I bumped my C-stick. We are fine. We're just gonna be a little slow. The final section, that last room clear of Imperial City, shouldn't take more than a minute. I'm usually shooting for about 50 seconds on it, so... I should have just continentaled that. It's fine. I'll do it for the rest. Except this one, because we need to push some guys away. My guess is we're going to lose a little time on Imperial Palace. I've just been kind of slow so far. Whoops, I poked the pause button.
Elf is about to die. Red
Good
Elf
death.
has died. Red
We need
Elf
that
is
death.
born anew.
So we don't mind. Finish this section off. Hey, hey, guys, come on. Be cool. Not bad. Good stuff. Okay. Once again, we only have so much control over Throne Room. We take it for what it is. We do our best.
Red Elf needs food badly. Red Elf is about to die. Red Elf has died. Red Elf is born anew.
Yeah, I gotta get around.
Red Elf needs food badly.
That guy lost me a little time. I think that guy lost me a little time. That sucks. Let me in. Thank you. Spawn.
Red Elf is about to die.
You know, ever wonders too, sometimes I'm not using Falcon Pact on generators, and that's when I want to die.
Died. Red Elf is born anew.
Falcon Pact, one of the big benefits being that it pushes enemies away, makes it kind of like a bad idea to use it if you're hoping to take damage, because it's like going to prevent you from dying as fast. Alright, this is going to be a little scuffed potentially, but that's okay. I still got it.
Red Elf
What am I doing? I need to die again. Don't pick up the cheese. The cheese is bad.
Red
The
Elf
cheese is bad. Burst. Alright. I think there's still potential for my throne room to be okay. It's largely going to come down to Grand Magistrate. I can kill him in like 30 seconds, or I could kill him in like 2 minutes. So if I lose all of my time save on Grand Magistrate here, you know, we just throw our hands up and we say, well, that's how this game works.
Red Elf needs food badly. Red Elf
Okay,
is
good so
about
far.
to die. Red Elf is born anew.
pretty mid, I think.
Born anew.
Like, that was okay. I'm gonna lose time. Like, I probably lost like half of my time save, I think. But, yeah, at least. Like, we're at most like 30 ahead. 20 or 30, unfortunately. That's just how Grand Magistrate works. Again, he could have died like probably like 20 seconds faster than he did. And that's just like, I'm pretty sure my world record got like all fireballs. So, unfortunately, one of the things we just have to live with on this game. Yeah, we lost 20 seconds. I think most of that was Grand Magistrate. Maybe like 5 or 10 of that was the statues going kind of slow too. But that was just because that one statue was behind the others, wasn't getting hit by anything. I think I hit spikes. There. Oh. Okay, that spike trap was just too early to hit me, which is good. I think there's cheese for me to pick up. I'll just get this one here. Nice. Feels good. The wiggle strat reigns supreme on Imperial Dungeon. You can wiggle in between that little gap. Otherwise you get stuck sometimes if you don't wiggle. And then you can also use the collision on the teleporter. The teleporter like has some collision for some reason. So sometimes I use that to try and prevent enemies from running up to me when I'm on my way to the end portal. Helps a little bit. It's not like a super consistent thing, I don't think, but feels like it helps. Left first, then right. I have forgotten that, like, my past 2 runs.
Death has
I gotta go to the
appeared.
left here. I don't know what's wrong with me on this one. Okay, I think Death got stuck by his chest, so do we have good enemies? Yeah, we got some good ones. If they would be the ones that swing, please.
Red elf is about to die.
That was mediocre.
Red elf has died. Red
We take
elf
what we can
is
get
born
without death. We have him for this one, so that's always good. My nose is a little runny.
Red elf needs food. Red elf is about to die. Red elf has died. Red elf is born anew.
There's a strat that I had tried and was actually kind of nice that I did not do this time, where I do an early burst on this level so that I get better enemy spawns, but that's okay. That still went okay. I went fine. A hell of a lot better than forgetting to go the proper direction at first. There they are. I was like, can I get some enemies to spawn in, please? I believe the backflip that he did there is only ever used as a death animation, so you can always guarantee that if you see that happen, you don't need to go check if he's dead by hitting him. You can just... I did an extra Falcon Pack for it, that's okay. Oh, I was like, is that gonna hit me in the fire? Almost did.
Red elf has died. Red elf is born anew.
Just gonna do some ranged ones because he's so close. Yeah. Clean stuff, loved it. Next level. perfect.
Red elf needs food.
The enemies that I really need attacking me just like aren't. Alright, there we go.
Red
Certainly
elf
not the best,
has
but it's
died.
something.
Red elf is born anew. Death has appeared. Red elf needs food badly. Red elf is about to die.
So definitely not nowhere near my fastest on this level, but I would say that wasn't too bad. That level's a little difficult with the death warps. Sometimes you get really, really good ones, and sometimes not so much. For a second I was like, those enemies look so big. Why do the enemies look so big? That's because I've been such a zoom out Andy for so long that I'm not used to just looking at them that close anymore, I guess.
Red elf needs food badly.
Unfortunate. You hate to see it, you hate to feel it. Worried about my health. I'm gonna do something, hopefully helps me out a little bit. Makes this level a little slower, but at least
Red elf
I have a better chance of surviving it. I'll take the 2-second time loss to get that burst in. Unfortunately, Caldera is very volatile, and I think my Caldera was actually not bad at all on world record, so I'm worried. That's okay. $54, we'll see. We'll see. Not over till it's over, of course. So we'll see how this goes. There's still plenty of game left. I've learned all too well that Caldera isn't always the nicest. Now, so I can walk down easier. Here we go.
Red Elf is about to die.
Oh,
Red Elf has died. Red Elf.
I'm really hoping to avoid that one. Okay, lost a little time. 8 seconds could have been a lot worse. That was mostly just that death that we took that we shouldn't have. Hey, 54-43. I'm gonna guess that's about accurate since the 0.9 means even if I split a little slow, it's probably just a lower 43. So first sub 55. Did it on an Ekbach 360. Very happy about that.